that is? Why do you think Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, why do you think all these people start at Disney, okay? Then they get pushed out of Disney, go into mainstream and become big stars. Because they get your children to see them as cookie cutter and clean so that you as a parent are supportive. You say, ooh, look at Britney Spears here. She's a nice girl in the Mickey Mouse Club. The kids become fans, right? Hannah Montana, the kids become fans. And they feel like they're growing up with her. Then they send her out of the Disney programming into the mainstream media. And her attitude changes. The way she dresses changes. She becomes sexual. Your children are now growing up with her. Now they're getting older. Now they're dressing like that. Now they're following him. Right? They get them to worship these false idols because they can relate to them. They're the same age, right? Ooh, Britney Spears understands me. I grew up watching Britney Spears. Right? Then Britney Spears' programming changes. She goes from being a princess to being a whore. Right? Why do you think that is? Or Miley Cyrus. Right? She goes from being cookie cutter to being a demonic entity on TV, dressing like a demon, pushing sex, pushing drugs in her music and alcohol and all that stuff. Because they get the children to start following these people, and then when they push them out into the mainstream, they'll change the way that they appear. They'll make them more adult, okay? The children are now teens. The parents can't control them anymore.
Another horrible form of indoctrination the Walt Disney Entertainment Company has championed in recent times is the sinister introduction of the failed LGBTQ agenda into their programming content. In a leaked video from an internal meeting with Disney's top executives, this much was exposed.
I don't have to be afraid to let's have these two characters kiss. Let's in the background. I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness.
This is Carrie Burke, who is the president of Disney.
I'm here as a mother of two queer children, actually, one transgender child and one pansexual child. And also as a leader. And now we know, as my son texted me this morning, Gen Z is 30 to 40% queer than the other generation's mom. So Disney better get with it.
With the president of Disney's General Entertainment proudly posing as a mother of a catalog of LGBTQ children, it has therefore become more preposterously dangerous than ever to leave your children exposed to any more content from the Disney Corporation.
So Disney is not the beautiful, nice company that you used to know. Lots of things have changed.
So while Disney continues to toe the line of negative programming and indoctrination of innocent children to pervert their young and impressionable minds, we must now more than ever be more vigilant and arm our children with the truth of God's word, packaged in pure, healthy, godly content for children, as this would be their ultimate shield against the destructive onslaughts of the adversary in his quest to lead them down the paths of darkness and destruction. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. Psalm 127 verse 3.
Thank you. So